Lecture 3 in conditional probability. In that lecture, we discussed some numerical example related to conditional probability and Bayes theorem. Example 1. From a city population, the probability of selecting a male or a smoker is 7 by 10. A male, if a smoker is already selected, is 2 by 3. A male smoker is 2 by 5. Then find the probability of selecting a non-smoker, a male, and the third one, a smoker, if male is selected first. So here first we write what's the condition we have to find. So we have to find the non-smoker and a male. So we just take and let us consider an event A is a male is selected, and event B we consider a smoker is selected. Now we have given according to question the probability a male or a smoker. It means a male union or a smoker is what, 7 by 10, and a male if a smoker is already selected, that is, it means it's given A given that B is already occurred. So that's in conditional probability, which is given 2 by 3. And third one, a male smoker is 2 by 5. It means probability a male and a smoker. That means this is the probability and. So we write A intersection B is, we have 2 by 5. So these are given in according to the given question. Now first part we have to find the probability of non-smoker. So what it mean? The probability of non-smoker. Non-smoker means we have to find the probability of B complement. B is what? B is an event a smoker is selected. So B complement is non-smoker is selected. So we can write 1 minus probability of B. Here probability of B can be found by 1, that's a probability of B. We can find probability of A intersection B upon probability of A given B. If you remember the formula of probability A given B, how we write? We write probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So if we have known these two, so we can easily find the third one, that is this one. So here we get 1 minus 2 by 5 upon, sorry, that's not 2 by 5, that is A intersection is 2 by 5, right? So 2 by 5 and A given B is 2 by 3. So on simplify we get 2 by 5. Now the B part we have to find a male. So it means we have to find the probability of A. Now probability of A, so as you know the formula, probability of A union B is what? Probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So here we can write the probability of A is what? Probability of A union B minus probability of B plus probability of A intersection B. And all these are we are known. So the A union B is 7 by 10. Probability of B is already found, that is 2 by 5 minus probability of intersection B is 2 by 5. That would be plus. So we get 7 by 10. That is in probability of A. It means, sorry, we could just write, sorry, that's in 3 by 5. So we get 9 by 10. Now similarly we can find the third one, that is probability of a smoker if the male is selected fourth. Means we have to find the probability of B given that A is already occurred. So we write probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. So here the probability of A intersection B is what? 2 by 5 divided by probability of A is 9 by 10. So we get here, that is 18 sorry 2 9 by 5 into 9, that's a 2 by 10, so we get 4 by 9. Next example, find the probability of drawing a heart on each of two consecutive drawns from well shuffled pack of card if the card is not replaced after the draw. So here we have to find the probability of drawing a heart on a two consecutive drawns. So just we let take an event A. It's an event is heart on first drawn, and we consider another event B be the event of drawing heart in second drawn. So now, because we have to find the probability drawn a heart on each of two consecutive draws, means first we drawn a heart and second drawn we also get an heart. So here we have to find A intersection B. So by the conditional probability, we write probability of A into probability of B given that A is already occurred. Why we are using here the conditional probability? Because when we get the heart in first drawn and in second drawn we have left only 51 cards, because we are not replacing the card in second drawn, so one card is reduced. So here we find the probability of A, that is the probability of getting heart out of pack of 52 cards. So we just take how many hearts are there, 13 out of 52. That's the probability of getting heart in first draw. Now the probability of getting the heart in second draw, that is the first draw is already made up, so we can say how many cards are remaining, 12 out of 51 cards, because we are not replacing the card. Therefore that's an given that A is already occurred. The probability of B when A is already occurred, first drawn is already occurred. Now substitute here, so we get, when we put here, so we get probability of A intersection B is what, probability of A into probability of B given A. So we write 13 by 52, 12 by 51, and after simplify we get 1 by 70. So the next example, a fair dice is rolled twice. Now find the probability of getting 4 or a 5 or a 6 on the first roll and 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4 on a second roll. So we have to find the probability. So here we consider two event A be the event of getting 4, 5 or 6 in first rolled, and B be the event of getting 1, 2, 3 or 4 in second roll. So now we have to find the probability A intersection B. So here again the probability of getting A intersection B, so we write probability of A into probability of B when A is already occurred, when first roll is done. So the probability of A, that is 4 or a 5 or 6, means there are 3 numbers out of 6, so we can say 3 by 6, and that's the event B when A is already occurred. So here the how many numbers, 4 out of 6. So when we solve we get 1 by 3. So the next example, 3 balls are drawn from a box of 6 red, 4 white and 5 blue balls. Find the probability that they are drawn in order red, then white, then blue, if each ball is replaced or not replaced. So here we have given a container that has a 6 red, 4 white and 5 blue balls. Now here we consider, because we want to find the probability in that order. So in first round we get red, second round we get white and third round we get blue. So here we consider an event, says R be the event of getting red ball on first drawn. W we consider an event of getting white ball on second drawn, and B means blue, event of getting blue ball in third drawn, or we can say third time. So here the first condition, when we replace the balls, means the number of balls is remains same on every drawn. Means if we pick a ball and put it back in that container. So in that case we have to find the probability in the order red and white and blue. So what will happen? Here we use a conditional probability, because the probability of red into probability of white when red is drawn, probability of blue when red and white is drawn. That means this is an intersection. So here the probability of red ball in that condition, total balls we have 15 balls, and how many red balls are there? 6. So we write 6 by 15. Now in the case we are not replacing, so the probability of white ball when red ball is drawn, so we get how many white ball? 4 by 15, and blue ball is 5 by 15, because number of balls is not reduced, we are just replaced the balls after drawing. So after multiplying this we get 8 by 225. Now the second condition, that is the case of not replaced. So in that case we have to find the probability red, white and blue balls. So in that case we find the probability of red into probability of white when red is drawn, probability of blue when red and white is drawn. So probability of red is what? 6 by 15, and probability of white when red is drawn. So now in that case one ball is reduced, because one ball is come out. So how many balls is there remains? 14. So we say 4 by 14. And in the third case when we drawn the blue ball third time, so how many ball remains? 2 balls is already drawn, so we say, and we have 5 blue balls and remaining balls is 13. The 5 we write 5 by 13. After simplify we get 4 by 95. So in that way we use the conditional problem. Now the next example, we have 3 machines A, B, C produce respectively 60, 30 and 10% of total number of items of the factory. The percentage of defective output of these machines are respectively 2, 3 and 4%. So an item is selected at random from that product and is found to be defective. Now we have to find the probability that item were produced by a machine C. So here first we write an event. We have given the probability a product is produced by A. Product is produced by machine A is what? 60%, that means 0.60, and a probability that a product produced by machine C is 0.30, and similarly a probability produced by C that's in B machine. C machine is 0.10. So these are the probability. That's in probability of A, probability of, we can say, B, and probability of C. Now again, let us suppose capital X be an event of getting defective items. Now we have given probability X, given that it is produced by A, is what? Is 2%, that is 0.02. The probability of defective produced by B is 0.03%. Probability of defective, given that C means produced by C, is 0.04. 3 and 4%. Now we have to find the probability of a defective which is produced by C when product is defective. So here we use the Bayes theorem, that is, we write probability of C into probability of X given C upon probability of A into probability of X given A plus probability of B into probability of X given B plus probability of C into probability of X given C. Now we just substitute this value. We get 0.10, 0.04, 0.60 into 0.02 plus 0.30 into 0.03 plus 0.10 into 0.04. When we simplify this, we get 4/25. So that's in probability, means this is the probability of the defective product which is produced by machine C. So here we find the probability of the machine and when product is already defected.